Alright guys, let's talk about the Ryzen 5 3600X. This CPU was a game changer when it came out, and honestly, it still holds up pretty well for budget-conscious gamers. It's a 6-core, 12-thread processor, which means it can handle multitasking like a champ, whether you're gaming, streaming, or just doing some general productivity work. The base clock speed is 3.8 GHz, but it can boost up to 4.4 GHz, giving you that extra oomph when you need it. And speaking of boost, this thing is unlocked, so you can overclock it if you want to squeeze out even more performance. Now, one of the things that impressed me about the 3600X is the bundled Wraith Spire cooler. It's surprisingly effective at keeping the CPU cool, even under heavy load. You might not need to invest in an aftermarket cooler unless you're planning on some serious overclocking. Another great feature is the 35 megabytes of game cache. This helps reduce latency and improve overall gaming performance. Trust me, you'll notice the difference in those fast-paced games. The 3600X supports DDR4-3200 RAM, which is pretty standard these days, but it's good to know it's there. And if you're building a new system, you'll be happy to hear that it's compatible with the AM4 socket. This means you have a wide range of motherboards to choose from. And if you go with an X570 motherboard, you'll even get PCIe 4.0 support, which is great for future-proofing your build. So, who is this CPU for? I'd say it's perfect for gamers who are on a budget but still want great performance. It can handle most modern games at 1080p and even 1440p with decent frame rates. It's also a solid choice for content creators who need a CPU that can handle multitasking. Now, it's not going to blow you away with top-tier performance, but for the price, it's an absolute beast. I mean, the world's most advanced processor in the desktop PC gaming segment might have been a bit of a stretch back then, but it was definitely a contender. One thing to keep in mind is that this CPU is a few generations old now, so there are newer options available. But if you can find a good deal on the 3600X, it's still a fantastic value. It's a solid performer that won't break the bank. So, if you're looking for a budget-friendly CPU that can handle gaming and everyday tasks, the Ryzen 5 3600X is definitely worth considering. It's a classic for a reason.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.